Good hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I almost said a vlog. I posted a vlog the other day and I kind of launched into a whole random tangent discussion about strange eating habits, and I asked a few of you guys to comment on some of these strange and wacky things that you guys do with your food, and the response that I got was honestly a little unexpected. You guys commented a plethora of ridiculous things that I just found way too good to pass up, so I'm making a video today dedicated to your guys' weirdness with food. Now rest assured that all I'm trying to do here is point out all of the weird things. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, although I totally am going to laugh at you, and so is everybody else. So before we begin, I feel like I should disclose my strange eating habits, one of which is that I don't eat the ends of foods. I talked about this in the vlog that I posted. I just don't like eating something that's been in my warm, gross hands for the entire time that I've been eating it. So yeah, that's one of them. Another one of the strange things that I do with my food, which one of you guys politely reminded me that I do because I completely forgot, because obviously when you do these things you don't realize that you're doing them, and that's what makes it so hilarious for everybody else who's watching you. I have a tendency to lay out chips and fries in the order of size and eat them from biggest to smallest, and with fries specifically, I group them into pairs that are the same length and eat them two at a time. Get it all out. It's weird. So yeah, those are a couple of my strange eating habits, so now that I am fully in the clear about my weirdness, it's time to launch into some of yours. LonelyLove13 says, something strange I do is when I eat Pringles, I lick the flavoring off, then eat the chip. Her fiance caught her doing it one day and was like, what are you doing? That's amazing. Michaela says that nearly every time she eats pizza, she takes the cheese off and eats that heaven. Following that, she licks the sauce off and then slowly eats the crust and the dough. She says she never realized how sick this was until now. That is really, really freaky, Michaela. That is really, really freaky. Okay, Steph says, if I'm eating a fairly balanced meal, such as having some sort of carbs, veggies, and protein on my plate, I strategically eat everything so that I have a bite of each thing left over. While that sounds kind of painstaking and a little crazy, I also enjoy doing that. Camo Waffle says that with colored candy, I have to eat each color in separate parts. Okay, do you mean like if you have a bag of M&Ms, you have to eat all the red ones, then all the yellow ones, then all the green ones? If that's what you mean, that's crazy. But I totally understand that. Autumn Rose Fashion says, I put M&Ms inside of popcorn, haha, it's magical. I don't know if it's magical. It sounds insane, but it sounds actually, you know what, no, let me give this a second thought. It's salty, it's sweet, there's a little crunch. Chocolate, I get it, I totally get it. Monica says that a weird eating habit of hers is that if she gets bored of her bread, which she does after eating like a quarter of her sandwich, she stops and disassembles the entire sandwich and eats everything except for the bread. She says, and like, I know that's a waste of bread, so I should probably order without the bread, but then I'd be the weirdo at Subway ordering a sandwich with no bread. I totally feel your pain, Monica. You do you, girl. Jaden says, I like to dip fries in my milkshake, and I am like, yes! Yes! Thank you! Someone gets it. Prudence says that her strange eating habit, although she doesn't think it's that weird, is to save all of her pizza crusts and eat them at the end. And then goes on to say that her sister's weird eating habit is that she doesn't ever eat with metal cutlery. She doesn't like the taste or the feel of it, and during the holidays, they always have plastic cutlery available to her. You must be like a super taster. You must have some crazy thing where you can taste the metals like no one else can. I don't know, that is like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Rafaela says, I don't think it's very weird. Hang on, we'll be the judge of that. When I eat an orange, I usually put salt on it. It's really good. You should try it sometime. Nope, no thanks, no. I don't ever want to do that. I know some people put salt on watermelon, isn't that true? And I know a lot of people put sugar on grapefruit, but that actually makes sense to me. Salt on citrus? I don't know. And also I just started like having this freaky like Marge Simpson thing happening. Oh, homie. I can't do it. My throat just, there's a frog in my throat. There we go. Maximo says, I use an excessive amount of napkins, one-time use only. You and my dad, man. I don't know what it is, but you two, you need to go to a help center for paper waste. My dad will get a stack of like 35 napkins for every single meal. If we're eating out somewhere, he will ask for extra napkins, even if he has like 2 or 3 on the table. My parents are crazy, and then my dad always takes the leftover napkins and puts them in the glove box, which I think is brilliant because granted, there's always a random time when you're gonna need a napkin while you're driving and you're gonna have no idea where to get it, and then voila, glove box. Kirst says, when I was younger, I never used to eat the crusts of bread, so my nan would cut the crust off of sandwiches or toast and individually butter them so that I would eat them. I don't think that's that weird, I just think that is adorable, and God bless that woman. Jocelyn says, my little brother used to eat bananas with ham, and I used to eat bananas with cheese. That was a perfectly timed sigh. Thank you, Chico. What? You're crazy. Mrs. Mom says, I didn't do this, but my husband and his sister did. When they were kids, they made sandwiches with potato chips as filling and also cake frosting as filling. I don't think that there's anything wrong with a chip sandwich. Like, I put french fries on my burger sometimes. I think chips on sandwiches is amazing, but the frosting, I'm not fully getting that picture, and I'm not sure that I want to. Kat says, when I was younger, I would take Pringles and scoop up Trick cereal. Yes, the milk was in the bowl. Oh my God, why the hell did I do that? I'm sorry. Can't imagine eating cereal with Pringles, but I think that's innovative. I'm gonna give that to you. I'm gonna give you points for creativity. Candy Vision says, my friend did the balling thing with the inside of Milky Way chocolate. So, you know, let me preface this by saying my mom used to tear the inside of bread out, or just take a whole slice of fresh bread, ball it up, and eat the bread ball. So this girl is saying that her friend used to peel the chocolate off the outside of a Milky Way bar and squish the goop inside, like the whatever's in there, like caramel and what is it, like nougat, into a ball and then eat it. Not only are you missing the best part, which is the chocolate, you're also making a huge, huge mess. And finally, Laureen says, bread and Coke, also cheese and Nesquik powder. I'm trying to picture how you would even make that into something you could do. You roll the cheese in the Nesquik powder? Do you put it in a little bag and shake and bake it? Like, what do you, no. Oh boy, so that is the list that I have come across of stuff. I went through the comments and found a few things. I'm sure there are more happening as we speak now, so if you guys find some other interesting ones or you guys have some crazy ones, please let me know in the comments below because I was dying laughing yesterday reading through this stuff. So this was a totally random video. I was not intending to do this today, but it just was such a great opportunity. I could not pass it up. I hope you guys got a laugh out of some of these like I did. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow for a vlog. Love you guys. See you next time.